Roger Flax. I wrote the book called No Stopping You, How to Win the Game of Life. When I was 14, I spoke in front of a group of kids, made a fool of myself, lost my place. I kind of laughed at. Teacher said, "Didn't you prepare?" I kind of hated public speaking. When I was 17 and a half, I had to give a speech in front of the entire student body, and I had notes. And I planned on using these crutches and looking down, and looking up, and looking down, and getting a stiff neck. And suddenly the notes slipped off the podium and went to the first row. I had a bunch of my friends there, and one of the kids took my notes and ripped them up. He did. He ripped them up. And then he offered the notes, and the 700 kids burst out laughing. Well, I was now going to speak for 20 minutes with nothing. So I moved to the side of the podium, and I spoke. And guess what? It all came to me. It was spontaneous. I was thinking of funny stories. I never had planned these funny stories. I was pausing more. I was taking my time and thinking. And as I paused more, the audience couldn't wait to hear the next thing. So suddenly, 5-10 minutes into the speech, I felt like a stand-up comic. 8 years later, I started a business based on the premise. What you say is important, but how you say it is the difference. And being spontaneous when you present really works. Having a conversation. It started when I was a kid when I failed. Then at 17, I was able to do it, and I loved it. And I put it into a business, and I've taught these techniques for 49 years. And people really get it. A lot is common sense, but they're not doing it. The most important thing is they build up self-confidence, self-assurance, and then go out and present and communicate. And people respect them more than ever, and their credibility grow and grow. And the bottom line would be increased credibility, increased confidence, and increased effectiveness. And that's what it's all about. So I put all these tools and techniques that I've coached people for decades into a book. I wanted to write the book maybe 20 years ago. I had no time. I made the time. It's an audio book. It's an ebook. It's a book that I really feel that when you read it or when you listen to it, you're going to get to know yourself better and what you need to do. Win the game of life where there is absolutely no stopping.
Hachette.